I've seen these bended candles everywhere, but I have yet to find a step-by-step tutorial, so here we go. I got 10-inch candles from Hobby Lobby, and there's a lot of colors to choose from. These are the ones that I picked. Then I filled the sink with water, and the temperature that I used was kind of this slightly uncomfortable warm water if you were ever getting a manicure or a pedicure. The longer you wait, the better. I waited around 45 minutes, and I added some more hot water here and there to make sure it stayed warm. So I discovered the secret behind it. So obviously you can see I had some errors at the start, but what I discovered is that if you mold it while it's still in the hot water, it works a whole lot better. There was no cracking at all when it was in the water, and I cut the bottom off of some of them to make them stand better. And I sandwiched them between things while they dried. And these are the results. I think they're so much fun, and I hope this helps you guys.
I use number 6 plastic to make these. You could use Shrinky Dinks, but I would recommend using recycled plastic just because it's better for the environment, but it looks like that. The numbers inside of the triangle thing, if you use anything else, you'll probably set your house on fire. But whatever you're drawing, make sure you do it like a pretty big size because it'll shrink a lot in the oven and punch a good size hole. 350. Foil-lined baking pan into el horno. Turn the oven light on so you can see, but it'll completely curl up like this. Like that. And you kind of just have to sit there and watch it until it uncurls and lays flat. Once it's like pretty much flat, take it out. If it's not completely flat, you can press it while it's still hot. And then do what you please. Also, this one I forgot to color both sides of it, but it usually turns out better if you do both sides. Take a look at my girlfriend. She's the only one I got. Not much of a girlfriend. I never seem to get a lot.
Received a ton of requests to make your very own leaf skeleton that we use in our signature leaf soaps. Remember, it takes patience and persistence. First step is to choose your leaves. As a rule, it's best to choose leaves with a waxy surface and with a lot of veins on the back. Then pop those leaves into a bowl and give them a good wash to remove dirt and mud. Add your leaves and water into a boiling pot with 1 tablespoon of baking soda and let it come to a boil. Once it has, turn off the flame and let it cool down. Pop your leaves into an airtight container and cover completely with the same water. Then store it for 6 days. So come back for part 2.
tempted. I really wanted to make a snake mirror like this. I spray painted my frame black, and then I left it in the rain, which is foreshadowing for how the rest of this is gonna go. I spray painted some snakes off Amazon, but nobody told me that you're not supposed to spray paint on a rainy day, because I waited a whole week to start using them for this mirror, and they were still wet. They were messy. My glue was absolutely fucking wrecked. I had paint all over my hands, and because the snakes were so rigid, they kept popping off and then getting paint and glue on the whole thing. I had Gorilla Glue covering this thing. But finally, this is the final product. And it's so cute. It goes perfect for my tattoo station. And wow, I will never be doing this again.